If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on GATE Digital Electronics series. So today we will be solving 5 questions starting from question number 51, 52, 53 and 54 and then 55. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Okay, in question number 51, the question is the truth table of a monoshot shown in the figure is given. This is the truth table and this is the monoshot. If x is 0, if y is rising, then it will be 1, 0, q will be 1, then it will be 0. Similarly, if y is 1, if it is a falling edge, voltage is falling from one level, so then again also it will be 1, it will be 0. So this is the meaning of this truth table. Two monoshot, one positive edge trigger, one is positive edge and one is negative edge. Here also you can say this is positive edge, this is negative edge, are connected as shown in the figure. The pulse widths of the two monoshots at Q1, Q2 are T1 on 1, T on 2. So both have different. So this one is T on 1. So when its output state, that is Q1, will hold it for T on 1 time, and after that it will automatically go. That is the meaning of these monoshots. Single shot of a particular duration. So your Q1 will be 1 if you make it 1 for a T on 1 second for this much time, and after that it will go to automatic 0. Similarly here it will go for T on 2. Okay, so if they are connected in this way, the frequency and duty cycle of the signal Q1. So you want to draw Q1 and you want to derive all these things, duty cycle and frequency. So okay, if you see here x is 0 and y is, so it will follow this truth table, the first one. Here x is 0, so if y rises, then only this output will become 1 and this will become 0. Here y is already connected to 5 volt, that is y is 1. Now if x falls, then only you will get output here 1. So let us start with always this, the last one. We take Q2 as a 1, then let us start Q2 as a 1. So let's draw it. Let's draw the waveform for first Q2. Let's start with Q2 is 1. Okay, so if Q2 is 1, then Q2 bar is not required. Q2 is 1, so this Q2 will come to x. Okay, now this Q2 will be 1 for how many seconds? Because somehow it got on, I don't know how. Let us forget, let's have to start from some point. So I'm considering this is 1. So this will be 1 for how long time? This will be 1 for T on 2 time, because this is a monoshot. This whole state holds for Q2 holds for T on 2. So after T on 2 time it will come down. T on 2. Whatever Q, your x is remaining same. Whatever Q2, that is your x. This is Q2, this is nothing but x also. So if x got falling, because x is falling now, so you see if y is equal to 1 and x is falling, then you get output of q as a 1 and this will be 0. So that means your q1, so this is your q1. So q1 will get on now, and it will be on for how much time? T on 1 time, because this shot is for T on 1 time. So it will be on for T on 1 time. Suppose this is my T on 1 time. Okay, this one is q. Once q1 gets down, then q2 will come up. Q1 bar will come up. So Q1 bar, so if you draw here Q1 bar, which is nothing but your y. So once Q1 gets down from this, then Q1 bar starts up. Because y is going up, x is 0. You see the truth table, if x is 0, y is going up, then this output will become 1. So Q2 will now become 1. So here Q2 will become 1. Again, so same procedure will start from, again it will be hold for T on 2. When it falls, this you don't do, this same level. When it falls, again it will come for T on 1. So now you can see this is the signal that we require, Q on Q1. So what it is time period? Time period means this is the complete period which is repeating. So time period is T on 1 plus T on 2. So what will be frequency? Frequency will be 1 by this. 1 by T on 1 plus T on 2. So what is duty cycle? Duty cycle is on period divided by total. T on 1. So on period is T on 1 and total period is T on 1 plus T on 2. So this is F, this is duty cycle. So that means you will find your option B is the correct option. So a 2-bit counter circuit is shown in the figure. If the state QA, QB of the counter at the clock the clock time Tn is 10. Then the state of QA QB of the counter at the Tn plus 3. That means after 3 cycles, 3 clock pulses you will give. So this type of clock pulse, if there is a bubble, that means negative haste. If there is no bubble, that is positive haste. So here it is not required at what age it is. In graphs generally it is required. Whenever if it is a rising edge, then it will start from here. If it is a falling edge, then it will start from here. So in graphs it is required. Here it is not required. Just count and will be after 3 cycles it will be what. Okay. So let me write all these values first. So this will be clock. Okay. So and then it is suppose J1 K1. So I am writing J1 K1. Then it is Q1 suppose or QA. Okay. Then it is J2 K2 and then it is QB. Okay. First initially I have not given clock pulse. I will give clock pulse here from here suppose it is my Tn at that time, and then after it will be Tn plus 1 and then it will be Tn plus 2 and then I will give last clock pulse, that is Tn plus 3. So this is my requirement. So what is the initial state? Initial state is Tn. At Tn it is QA and QB both are at 1 0. So QA at 1 and QB at 0. Okay. So when you give clock pulse 1, then it will check what is its input. So let us write what is its input now at this state. Means you can write it here also, you can write it here also. In some cases whatever you feel, but whatever you give, suppose this is the state, after giving clock pulse only there will be change. So you can put it here, you can put it here. So I prefer to put it here first because I have given 1. So whenever I am ready to give this pulse, first pulse, so let me check where are the input. Correspondingly I will put the output. So if my QB, you see, if your QB is whatever QB, that is your K. So K1 is nothing but your QB and QB, and this is QB bar. So you mention it there. And J2 and K2 both are QA. So whatever QA was 1, so its input is ready with, before giving my first shot, input is ready with 1 1, and here it is QB, it is 0, so it is 1. So my input is ready with this. Now I give first shot. Now once you give first shot, because it is 1 0, so J, if it is a 1 0, then it will come 1, output will be 1, so it will be 1. And second one, if it is a 1 1, then it changes, so its state will change from 0 to 1. Now before giving second shot, let me check again input. So whatever QA, this is QA simply, so J2 K2. So it is, what is the state of QA? It is 1. So before giving second shot, it is inputs is 1 1 still. And what it is input? It is QB bar, so it is 0, and it is QB, it is 1. Now if you give second shot, because it is 0 1, so it will be 0. Because it is 1 1, it will change 0. Okay. Now if you come to third shot, before giving third shot, again you write the inputs. So it is QA, so it is 0 0, and it is QB, and it is QB bar. Okay. Now I give the third shot. Now if you give third shot, because this is my answer, after giving third shot, this will be my answer. So it is 1 0, so it will be 1. It is 0 0, so it will hold its state, so it is 0. So what is the answer you are getting? 1 0. So this is your answer. You can see the transition diagram of the logic circuit shown in figure. Transition diagram of the logic circuit is shown in the figure. This is a D flip-flop, then a mux is there, 2 1 mux, and then these states you have to see. So these are the states of Q, and if you change A, how Q changes? That's the question they are asking. You can try with 0 1 and all these things, writing truth table, or you can simplify it also, this one, because your x1 is Q. You can see x1 is Q and x0 is nothing but Q bar. So depending on A, you write the values of, you check what is your other values. So if A is equal to 0, there are two cases possible. If A is equal to 0 and if A is equal to 1. So if A is equal to 0, then what will be your Y? Because it is 0, so 0 line will be selected. So Y will be equal to nothing but your Q. Suppose this is at Qn. So it will be Qn bar. So your D is now at Qn bar. Now if you apply clock pulse now here, if you apply clock here, so what will be your output? Q n plus 1. So D, what is the D flop flop? If it is 0 0, if it is 1 1, so whatever you get, it will come here. So Q n plus 1, whatever it is, that will come. So you can say if A is equal to 0, then the next state is nothing but it will toggle its earlier state. It will change its states. And if you come to A equal to 1, if you select A equal to 1, then what is your Y? Y will be connected to X1 and X1 is connected to Q1. So what will be your D? D is nothing but your Y. Now if you apply clock pulse here, now what will be Qn plus 1? Whatever it comes here, it will come here. So D is Qn, so it will be at Qn. So if A is equal to 1, it will hold its state. It will hold its states. But that means Q will hold its state. Q will hold its state. Here Q will toggle. Q will change. So if you check this one, if your A is 1, it should hold its state. If A is 1, it should hold its state. If A is equal to 1, 0 is remaining 0. So this side it is okay. If A is equal to 0, then it is holding its state. No. If A is equal to 0, then it should toggle. If A is equal to 0, it should come from 1 to 0. But here, if you see this line, it means if A is equal to 0, then it remains at Q1. It started from Q equal to 1, it ended at Q equal to 1. So it is holding at its own state Q equal to 1 when A is 0. So it is wrong because it should not hold. If A is equal to 0, it should not hold. It should change. This is my conclusion. So this is wrong. So similar way this will be wrong. Similar way this will be wrong. So obviously D. D you see, because A is equal to 1, so both it is holding its state. If it is at 1, it is remaining at 1. It is at 0, it remains at 0. And if A is equal to 0, it is changing its state. If A is equal to 0, if it is 1, the Q is 1. If A is equal to 0, then it is coming to Q 0. It is changing, it is toggling. And if it is 0, then it is toggle again. It is changed from 0 to 1. So obviously option D is the correct option. You can check with other by taking 0, 1 and writing the truth table also. But no need, but doing these cases also easy. Consider the given circuit. In this circuit, the race around will occur. Race around means it will not be a stable state, it will continuously changing. So this race around condition will occur when? It does not occur, it occurs when clock is 0, clock is 1. So let's try with this option without starting anything wild. So we have options. Let's try with this one. If this doesn't occur, if this doesn't, then obviously A will be answer. If some one of this happens, then that will be the answer. So when clock is 0, so let me try with this one. Suppose CLK is 0, clock is 0. So if you check this one, if it is 0, suppose this is 0. So this is 0 means 0 multiplied by anything will be 0. And then if you take bubble of that one, so it will be 1. You can see. So this will be also 1. So okay, if you write this is X, suppose. So let us see this is X. So anything, this is X. So X into 1 is X. Then bar is X bar. Then this X bar will go here, X bar. So 1 into X bar is X bar, then bubble is X. So it is stable, it is not changing. You can see it will hold its state like this. 1 into X bar will be X bar, that bar is X. Here 1 into this is X is coming. So 1 into X is X. So it will be X bar. So it is holding its state, it is not changing. So B will not be the answer. Now if you come to C, what is C? If clock is 1 and AB both are 1. So if clock is 1 and AB both are 1, if you put it 1 and this is also 1, this is also 1. So what will be the output? 1 into 1, then this bubble of that one will give 0, so it will be 0. If it is 0, suppose this is X, so X is coming here, so X into 0 is 0, so X into 0 is 0, 0 bubble is 1, so 1 will go there, 1 into 0 is 0, 0 bubble is 1 into 0 is 0, 0 bubble is 1, so this will also be 1. So if it is 1, is there is any problem? Let's come back again. 1 into 0 is 0, 0, 1. So both will be 1. So no issue. Both will be 1 because that doesn't told you that it should be bar. No. So it will hold its state. It will be 0, 1, 0, 1 and these two will be 1, 1. So 1 will come here, 1, 0 it will be 1. 1 will go there, 1, 0 it will be 1. So it will hold its state like this. So again race around condition does not occur. So C is also gone. So if you come to the last option, that is D, occurs when clock A is 1, this is 1 and these two are 0, 0. So this one we have already discussed, this same. Because it is 0, so 0 into something 0, so this will be 1. So this will be 1. This one, this is the first case. When this one is 0, these two are 1. And when was the case? This was X. So X was coming, so this was X bar. So X bar was going here. So 1 into x bar, so it is x. Whatever x, this can take any 1 0 or 0 1, whatever. But it will be stable state, it will not change, it will not continuously changing. So obviously you can see there is no race around condition, so it is doesn't occur. That is option A. Now if you come to 55, what is there in 55? The clock frequency applied to the digital circuit shown is 1 kilohertz. This is the clock frequency. The initial state of the output of Q is, this is 0. Then the frequency of the output waveform Q in the kilohertz. What will be its output waveform in kilohertz? Okay. So you see this XOR. What is this XOR? This is XOR between, see these two input. One input is Q and one input is Q bar. So what is the XOR between Q and Q bar? 54. So I am talking about 55. This is Q XOR Q bar. So what is the meaning of this one? A XOR A bar. So what is XOR? XOR means odd parity. If any one of this is either 0 or 1, then the output is 1. So Q and Q bar will be always complementary. If 1 is 0, then 1 will be 1. 0 1 or 1 0. So 0 1 1 0, this will always give me 1. So you got this output 1. And this is XNOR. XNOR between this and this. So XNOR means it is a even parity. If both are 0, then it will be 1. If both are 1, so it will never be 0 here, because if 1 is 0, then 1 will be 1. So it will be always 0. So you see, this will be 1, this will be always 0. So 1 into 0 is 0, and then bar of this one is 1. That means your x is always 1. That means your t is always 1. That means it will be continuously changing. That's it, nothing else. Okay. So now let us see the clock frequency on this one. Here it is no bubble is there, so it is positively aged. That means when clock is rising, then only it will change. So let me see, this is, all these will be of same width. Now if I start with, so suppose Q is my 1. So suppose Q is at 1. Initially they have given Q at 0 suppose. So when the first clock pulse comes, then it will toggle. Toggle means it will become 1, and it will wait 1 after next. When next clock pulse it will come to 0, because t is continuously 1, so Q is continuously changed. Whenever clock pulse will come, it will change its position, so it will come to 0. Next clock pulse is coming here, so it will come to 1. Next, so you can see what is the frequency. It is getting half. From here to here you got 4, but here you are getting 2. You can see, so it is half. So it is what is there, what was the frequency? It was 1 kilohertz. So 1 kilo by 2, that is 0.5 kilohertz. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.